me say it again. I don't have time for this.
Damn you, Dongwon!
Please try again.
Free the children now, and maybe I'll go easy on you. Done with the
I
children.
admit I'm impressed. Let's see what else you can do.
I'll let you do whatever you want.
I suppose you'll make good test subjects, or at least spare parts.
This isn't going to be easy.
Lack of appreciation for scientific progress. My minions aren't running up to spec. Behold my creation.
He's spitting in the face of the natural order.
Okay, this has been entirely unpleasant. Dongwon out.
I want to go home! I hate it here. Stop scaring me, I'm gone. Is it over? Thank you. When those weird machines grabbed me, I thought I was done for. You're probably right. Can I go home now?
Did you find anything? You were gone so long, I thought you got what you needed and left. I guess not. It wasn't the Lumang Li Dongwon. I'd heard his name whispered at Granny's Inn, but I dismissed the stories of automatons and demons as tall tales. Yes, I can finally help you for a change. The cart's trail ended in front of a large encampment. That may be their new Lumang stronghold. And from what I've heard, Maung San, another of Yunsang. Maung San may have the information you need, but there's a complication. I'm going to have to ask a favor of you again. The Lumang dragged off some villagers with the grain. If you go there, please help them. I need your help.
A dynamic quest has begun.
Are you rescuing me? The heavens bless you, warrior. I thought no one was coming for me. When I was found sand, you mean Yunsang's enforcer? He's here, but I don't know where he is. But I know someone who... A Talis patroller tried to save me from the Lumang as they dragged me and some others here. But there were too many Lumang. He patrols this area. He probably knows his way around the camp. I haven't a clue. The granary attack, the fire, or kidnapping, it's all a blur. I'm sorry I'm not more... let me think. I remember. Watchtowers. If you could get up on top of one, you could see all around the camp. And good. I'm glad I could help. Oh, and one last thing, warrior. We weren't the only ones kidnapped. If you see any other village...
Thank you for saving me. You're lucky not to be in my place, warrior. I tried to rescue some Grand Harvest villagers from the Lumang and was put in shackles for my trouble. I'm impressed you got this far. I guess you haven't run into Yunsang. I don't know for sure. He and his pets only appear when there's trouble. I've patrolled this area for months, but I've never gotten a good look at the Lumang's den, which is very heavily guarded. That may be where... Well, if you're dead set on visiting the spirit realm, go ahead. I'm filing a report. Maybe then the Talus will do something about the Lumang stronghold.
Why would you do this? Who are you? Why would you kill my babe? Yunsang? You expect me to tell you after you murdered my Never. I am as loyal to him as my animals were to me. Fiends take you, you...
What the... Why are you here? A patroller reported that Mountsan was in the Lumang Den and that Dorn had been bested. And now you've taken down Mountsan. Look, I appreciate busting skulls as much as the next guy, but capturing Yunsang is my business, and it's up to me to interrogate this. At the end of the day, you're a civilian. I know you wanted to Zaiwei, but that's only gonna happen if I capture Yunsang. Listen, just peacefully hand over Mountsan, and I'll pass on any information he gives us. Hey, my hands are tied in all of this. I heard what you did at the granary. You're fighting for good, and that's a rare thing. But I can't exactly hand out a ribbon and the key to this. Regardless, you have my thanks. And speaking of thanks, Mayor Ipyong of Grand Harvest Square wants to talk to you. We'll mop up here while you head to the village. Check to see if that was it.
Great news, warrior.
You big bully! Get away from me! I'm not letting you have my
Give me the
doll!
dolly, or Yunsang will come get you.
Don't mess with
I'm
me.
sorry.
Got
I
my
want to be a
own
member of the
body.
House Society one day. I was just practicing. I want to be.
You got here at just the right time, warrior. He's always been a bully. Thinks he's gonna be a howl. They're a bad gang in Zaiwei. If you'd been just a minute later, I would have had to give him a busted lip. The crying usually works, but he's been an extra big creep lately. And what was he saying? Something about Yunsang being in the House Society? That's a new one. I never heard him say that. I don't know. I've heard other people say that, I guess. I guess you could ask the mayor when he comes back. Yeah, he should be back in a minute. Oh, there he is. Hi, Mayor Ipyong, and thank you for finding my father. We got to have a late lunch and everything.
There you are, warrior.
I'll
I
let you
hope
grown-ups
come
talk. Bye now.
Sopong and Daljin have both told of your bravery and generosity. You have been a great help to us, more helpful than the Talis army. And Sopong told me that you defeated Doran and Mountsan in your quest to find information on Yunsang. Is that true? Heavens bless you, what a feat. Did you find any information on Yunsang? That is most unfortunate, and I have nothing to tell you. If there weren't so many people injured here, both militia and villagers, I'd be able to help you more with information. In fact, we need medicine very desperately. With the supply lines disrupted by the Lumang, I have taken this up with Yuchun, but he seems to think we can make do with what we have. He has no regard for our... Which brings me to this. Yuchun is looking for Yunsang and has all the resources of the Talis army behind him. If you bring us the medicine, I'll make note of his movements. Splendid. The medicine that we need is called the tricolor pellet and can only be found in Plog Sanctum, which is east of here. When you get there, find Han.
He wants to know. Well, if I wasn't, and I'm not saying I am, I would have to tell you that tripod pellets are in high demand, and that those seeking them did Mayor Ipyong send you? He's a very influential and wealthy man. I'm sure he can pay for it. Let's say, I thought tricolor pellets take weeks to make.
They are distilled from the essence of tricolor gigahertz sweat, which they used to obtain gigahertz sleep.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I've been working so hard out here. Oh, did you bring me more rainbow plants? Great. Now I have to make more tricolor pellets. And I was gonna write a sonnet. Ha, no. That's just what Han Young tells everyone so he can drive up the price. I just take these weeds to a mill and grind them up. It's really hard work, and it's so hot here. But at least he pays me, and the frogs are good company.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Excellent. But I'd feel better if you didn't see where I stashed my goods.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Han Young? Were you able to get the pellets from Han Young? Very good. I will get these to our doctors at once. What did he ask for them? Oh, never mind. I shouldn't ask such things. But you, heck, never mind. Don't worry. The lives of the villagers are my first priority. You've done us a great service, and I have some information for you. I saw Yu Chun run into his office waving an official report around. You should listen in, or get the report. Quickly, warrior, before it's too late.
He's running out of places to hide. Huh? What do you want? When we finish interrogating Mounsan, you'll be the first to know. I don't have anything concrete, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. I need evidence. I'm under orders from the Emperor himself not to divulge information that could compromise our efforts to capture Yunsang. You tend to follow those kinds of orders, or wind up with an iron ball around. I think we're done here. Once Yunsang is in custody, we'll grab a beer. Hell, we'll grab the entire barrel. Let's go.
Acquired a new quest item.
We've sighted the subject. Meet Dosun at the forward base camp.
Huh? Who are you? I'm sorry, I don't have time for you. I'm meeting someone important. Huh? Who are you? I'm sorry, I don't have time for you. I'm meeting someone important. I believe you are mistaken. I've never seen you before in my... What? This is vital intelligence on a project that he is responsible for. And he sends some lackey? Well, neither do I, but... How do I know you're not from the Lumang Syndicate? What if you're in the Skyhaven? No, I really can't. Yu Chun has put me in a bind if he really did send you. I'll tell you what, Talus recruits are highly trained. Even if you're just Yu Chun's assistant, I should be able to expect you to. If you're really who you say you are, brave the Soulstone Plains and bring this supply request to the battlefield commander. It's, essential to the war effort.
Thank you for reporting promptly for service. You're just in time to... As for the first task to prove your loyalty, Wait. What is that document? A supply request? Weapons? Armor? Moonstone powder? Is this some sort of joke? This is a forge. I suspect only that so-called spy, Dosun, would dare to make such a request. I'll sign it. But only to catch him red-handed with evidence of his fraud. That is, unless you would like to take the fall instead. I'm glad we have an understanding. Here's the signed supply request. I trust you'll do the right thing and...
Have you done what I asked? You must truly be a highly skilled warrior, and most certainly one of Yu Chun's assistants. I sent a letter to Yu Chun because I had heard rumors of Yunsang sightings all over the sky. My sources have recorded sightings of Yunsang at 5 different locations. 5. Of course, Yu Chun will have to narrow it down. He's been seen at the Lumang Stronghold, the Lumang Den, the Soulstone Plains, the Plog Sanctum, and the secret criminal hideout the Hao call Just a Cave. Yes, the Hao think they're very clever. It's their secret site where they meet to gamble. Really? That's strange. Perhaps it is true. Oh, I would start at the Lumang Stronghold and Lumang Den. That makes the most sense. I mean, what are the odds he's in Just a Cave? Yunsang's not really the type of thing. Thank you, and please give him my regards. Oh, and tell him this. If he goes to Just a Cave, he'll probably meet Doki-chan.
Disturb my peace. What are you doing here? Do you have something against drinking and gambling? Do I look like Yunsang? Do they look like Yunsang? Yunsang's not here. And why would, well, I guess he may have come around once or twice. Fine, you're right. Yunsang's here all the time. In fact, he's here now. But I can't. Yunsang's a betting man. And so am I. How about a friendly wager? What? You're no fun. No fun at all. Well, I can make this not fun. They have all defaulted on loans or owe money to the House Society. They're no use to me. Just a little game of skill. Let me get my pot dog friends out here to... The game is this. You can't find the pot dog I'm pointing out to you again. Look for this one. Blue Town. Now, they will all change places. They're very quick. Pick the jar you think has Blue Tao in it. But be careful. Mistakes are costly. Do you think the warrior will
You had to
notice?
get a new jar?
Quiet. It'll work. Just act natural. Why is one jar different? Blue Tao?
I'm sorry. I broke it.
Find someone with the same color jar.
Let me help. Let me help. Right. We can do this.
Ruin the game. Get out of here.
Sorry, Brain, you're too tall.
That was not fair. My pot dogs were clearly not up to the... I can't believe they've embarrassed me like this. I'm going to fire them all. No more, but you're right. We had a deal. I will call... Really? Because he's the strongest warrior I have ever had the pleasure of. You plan on turning him in. Good luck. Bring Yunsang, the king of thieves. Yunsang will be here soon. Are you sure you don't want to run?
You think you can come in here and disturb my rest? I'll teach you a lesson.
You didn't see that, did you?
I, Yunsang, am the fire that burns.
Before I descend upon you.
Doki-chun hired me. Don't hurt me. I'm not Yunsang, okay? Get off me! Doki-chun paid me to talk and act like him. The real Yunsang didn't want to be found.
Any of you.
Finally found you, Yunsang! Show yourself! What? Was our information wrong?
First the pot dogs, then the idiot Yunsang double, and now Yunsang?
Bring it on, Doki-chun! Or don't you have the guts? you some work? Intelligence Officer Dosun tells me you pose as one of my assistants to get info out of it. You realize that impersonating an officer amounts to treason? I should slap the but I probably would have done the same thing, so I'll let it go. Now who the hell is this? A double? I didn't expect that one. The Hao and Lu Meng must be working together. I'm guessing the Lu Meng paid the Hao to prop this numbskull up and throw us— Damn! And just when I thought we had Yunsang in our grasp. I'll follow him to the Dark Realm. And now I have to go file a report that Yunsang is still at large. Do you realize how many times I've had to do that? Now why don't you take the Hao's prisoners back to Grand Harvest? We can't just leave them here.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh no! I'm getting out of here.
I'm safe.
What the are you? You did pull my old bacon out of the fire. I figured I was done for when those Hao bums snatched me up for not paying protection money. You should have seen me back in my heyday. If I were 30 years younger, I would have kicked the out of those. Anyways, I know you were just looking for Yunsang, but I appreciate the help all the same. I did come across a bit of info in the meantime. Come on back to my inn and we'll talk there. This dank old straight. Don't you dawdle now, dearie. At my age, I might up and die before you— Let's get out of here already. Tell me twice. I don't care
how much it costs.
What took you so long? You should be ashamed letting a shaky old lady like me. Since you took so long, I had time to prepare lunch. Go on, have some. It's on the house. Ungrateful little try and be rat. If you don't want it, go serve it to those paying customers instead. Then talk to my waiter. Hey.
I'm so hungry I could eat an entire ice. Eating his food? I couldn't help it over here. Thank you, warrior. We're so hungry. So you're the one who rescued Granny? Thanks. She may seem a little rough, but she's really got a soft heart. And I know you didn't want food, but if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. You mean the Yes Men boss? Yeah, she left here in a hurry after she overheard a Zaraxi talking about— A lot of the Zaraxi are mercenaries. This one had been hired to kidnap young women. It made him so upset he turned it down. Yeah, it was really weird. And when Juwol heard him, she sobered up real quick and left. Hopefully she's gone to go bash the person responsible's head in, and it was— I think the Yes Men have a base at Rural Outfitters. Rural Outfitters is east of here. Good luck.
Over here, please. You look like a real fighter, unlike my husband.
He went off on a hunting trip and left me here to manage all this blue dung?
His name's Lo Yang. He's a dyer. He's no warrior. And he's probably in the Beast Bog. He and a motley crew calling themselves the Brigand Eradicators vowed revenge after those... He went to the Zaraxi base out in the Beast Bog. Meanwhile, all of us at the Rural Outfitters, I need to manage the stock here so I can't go out. If you see him in the Beast Bog, will you please tell him to...
You make sure he comes home right away.
If Juwol were here, she'd make you sorry. I may not have the skills to best you, but wait until Yes Ma'am Juwol gets back. Why would I tell you that? Are you going to hurt her? What? Okay, I'll tell you what you want to know. Juwol just left. She was in a really big hurry. She doesn't always tell us where she's going, but she did have a map to the Beast Bog. If you want...
A dynamic quest has begun.
Eradicate the Beast Bog Brigand. Hiya, warrior! Or should I the old ball and chain. Suwon's worried? She doesn't understand the way of the warrior like you and me, right? Always with the worrying.
Try that a little blue. That's not blue.
I wish I could go, warrior. Tell her that I'm a vice captain now. I'm very important and appreciated, and this operation will, once the Eradicators eradicate those beasts, I'll probably head back. Yes, I love it! We're gonna kill those bugs. Kill them dead! I have an important mission, warrior. There's a traitor inside the... Everyone here's a coward. What's so pisses...
You want to bring down the brigands, and I can help. I was innocently walking in the forest on my honeymoon with my true love, Aromi. Then a monster named Hot Blood ate the love of my life. Plog in front of me. His brother, Cold Blood, watched and laughed. I barely ran away with my life. Please, help me avenge my love. Me.
This is very important.
What do you want? Seeing you kiss the air like that reminded me of my lost love, Aromi. Thank you. Let's get down to business. The plogging boss of the Beast Bog Brigands is Bei Li. He's never without his guards, Cold Blood and Hot Blood. They destroyed my life, so I want you to plog...
name's Warrior. I was out picking flowers with my friend Jimpo. You know Jimpo, the boy that was bullying me? He's okay. He just gets carried away. Anyway, we were just playing when these Araxi picked me up and dragged me into the beast ball. Yunsang was here and he looked at me and said, "No, she is not my songbird." And then left. I don't know. Some girl that looks like me, I guess. When he left, the Zaraxi, let me try to remember. Oh, he went that way. Yeah, I will. This place gives me the creeps anyway.
Yunsang? No. Beat it. It's personal. Why do you think I would tell you? Now go. You have a chance to catch. I've been poisoned. The brigands of the Beast Bog. Before he left me here, Yunsang said that the brigand spearmen keep antidote on hand in case they accidentally poison themselves. But I don't think I can slay them by thank you. Looks like you're doing something helpful for once, huh? I guess we could work together. Get me the antidote, and I'll tell you all about Yunsang. I have just enough energy to win stride back to rule outfit.
You met up with the spy? Not Bailey, huh? That must be the giant deep in the Beast Bog. We should kill Bailey and his two cronies. Everyone here's a coward. This is... This is very important.
It's a miracle! Thank the heavens!
Where am I? I'm back in Rule Outfitters? The last thing I remember. Oh, it's you. Whenever something terrible happens, there you are.
I suppose I owe you my life. That's right. You saved me to get information on Yunsang. Well, at least you're not pulling any punches. Let's just say Yunsang and I have a history. We were very much alike, Yunsang and I. Both of us are born leaders. We have very little patience for petty rules, and we are two of the best warriors this realm has ever seen. The bond between us was strong. We were, maybe are, very much in love. That brute, all his poetic nonsense, and he had a child and probably another life that he never told me about. He was lying the whole time, and why? Why did he? Perhaps. But even so, I can't stand between the love of a father and his daughter. In my anger, I tried to drive the Lumang. I lost my eye for my trouble. Curse him! And after all that, he loses her. He must be frantic if he's resorting to kidnapping girls to find. Yunhua was his daughter? Then, no. He has left me to die twice. I will have his head. This is confusing. I must have time to think. I'd wish you good luck.
You're here. Let's talk. The villagers share stories of your heroism inside the Beast Bog. You fight with honor. And that's why I'm here. I need your help in capturing Yunsang. Much as I'm loath to admit that. Will you help the guard? I appreciate it. I don't love involving a citizen in this, but I don't have much of a choice. I pressed Mount San for information, but to expand our manhunt, I made a request to the Emperor for more soldiers. Fat lot of good that's done me lately. In the meantime, keep a vigil over Grand Harvest Square. Yunsang tucked tail and ran, sure. I do have some debatably good news in all of this. Jan Wong, the guard incapacitated by Yunsang, has been cleared to return to duty. He insisted on coming to thank you personally. Frankly, he was I'll return to Zaiwei for the time being. We'll meet again.
Warrior, hello! I'm glad that I ran into you again, my courageous friend. I thank you for saving me, and you've got quite a reputation here now. Yes, I heard that from you, Chun. I also heard that you've been getting ahead of him. If you do, I respectfully demand that you tell me. Yunsang has repeatedly attacked our town. His daughter? That animal of a man has a daughter? This is very useful information. The kidnap, and that's his weakness. Well done, warrior. I think that we've had a breakthrough. I'll let you know when I've made all the necessary... I'm sorry I left so abruptly, warrior, but what you said gave me a very good idea. Yes! Yunsang is kidnapping young women and terrorizing Zaiwei for one reason, to find his daughter. So why don't we give her to... You look confused. Of course, we don't have his real daughter. Yunsang's daughter has apparently been gone for so long that he no longer knows her at first glance. Nonsense! What could go wrong? We just find a girl just like the ones he's kidnapped. We disguise her, and we pretend that she is you. And I know the perfect girl to play the part. Daljin. She's a brave girl, and her father, so your fear is unwarranted. Yunsang hasn't harmed it. What? Do you think we would purposely endanger her life? No matter. The plan is already in motion. Attention! We have captured the wayward show! Did you come to see me triumph over Yunsang? Yu Cheng will be here any minute to see my master plan. Like the hells I don't! He has torn apart Grand Harvest many times over, and I've been the... We find Yunhua guilty of treason and sentence her to a meeting.
Hold on, my little songbird. I will free you from your cage.
Yeah! Don't hurt me!
You are not my little Yunhua.
No, she isn't. She's just a child from Grand Harvest Square. And now we have you, Yunsang. You're under arrest. Soldiers, bring him to me. I've been waiting for this day, Yunsang.
You used my love for my sunshine, my songbird, against me? No matter. I will not fall before these weak-willed fools. They are like saplings bending in the wind, but I am a tempest. I will break them.
Charge!
Fools.
He's not going down. Archers, fire at will.
Den Wong, it was a mistake to spare you before. I am the wind. I am the fury.
In blood, I will end you.
I am not an evil man. Stand down and I will spare you. I am the wind. I am the fury. I'm here, and you're done for! Damn. I guess I'll die by some other loser's hands. Juwol! Why are you here?
You think you could escape me so easily? Just don't die before I get my revenge. Hold my hand.
Juwol! Juwol! Show's over, people! Give them room!
Good work. Jan Wong's a decent soldier, but he's not exactly the brightest guy around. The plan to capture Yunsang was flawed from the beginning, and his soldiers paid the price. And if you weren't there, we'd be talking about Jan Wong in the past. I always thought wandering warriors like you were more bluster than bite. But you are a fiend on the battlefield, my friend. I'm just glad you're on our side. Huh, and I've also never seen someone so damn focused. Outside of myself. Finally got to file the We Got Yunsang report. Oh, that feels good. And I've asked that the blockade of Zaiwei be lifted. Yep, as soon as you want. I'm sure the people of Sky Petal Plains will give you a hero's send-off. And now that Yunsang is behind bars, I'll be heading back to Zaiwei as well. Meet at the gates. I'll escort you into the city. They're under guard and soon to be escorted to the dungeon. You seem to know the lady. Feel free to speak to them if you wish. You have my thanks. Again.
A saber fang. And so it ends, warrior. Did you wish this upon me, the king of... It was necessary to tell me you had my songbird, when really all you had was some village crow? But if Yunwa's not here, then where is she? I've searched the mountains, the desert, the valley. She, like the sun, I should not have let her go. Every bird must take its first flight. She went to find treasure in the desert, and Juwol told me. But she must have found danger as well. Gil, my oldest friend, kin of my spirit, I thought he would protect her, but he is gone too. Do not try to console me, warrior. I have failed her. To be bested by that golden-tongued dandy Yu Chun, and to be imprisoned, all for the love and loss of my daughter.
What now, warrior? First, both of you. You were a fool for helping Jan Wong. And Yunsang's a fool for falling for that obvious trap. And throwing himself in front of Yu Chun's swords? What did he think? I would have survived. And if Yunsang wouldn't have so bravely gotten himself wounded, he could have taken out Yu Chun, and neither of us would be here. But his heart is in the right place. You're another one. I will not forget this betrayal. You may get your revenge, but I will have mine.
But you know what? I'm not doing anything for anyone again. Except you, mate. But Ipyong told me you were leaving for Zaiwei. Is that true? You're leaving? Grab nuts. I was hoping you were gonna stick around. You could kick Jimbo for me when he starts pretending to be a black ram or whatever. But promise me you'll be back. Yay! I'll be waiting. Good luck with your important stuff.